Haha, it is I, Mr. Muffin. Welcome to the wheel of bed. The worst. Give me a sec. Eh? A bit quieter. Yes. Welcome to Wheel of Bed, the worst game show on Twitch and YouTube combined. I have promoted myself to this particular rank. But yes, friendly hello hi. As usual, every Friday we're doing Wheel of Bed on the Muffin Train Twitch channel. And yes, it's getting worse every week. The premise of the show is rather simple. A year ago I have purchased 1,105 games in a massive bundle, and now we're going through it. Shit. And I'm going through my sleepy arc, as always. Some of the games are going to be good, most of them are bad, and we're figuring out which of them is which. Today on the wheel. No wheels racing, speed dating for ghosts. You died, but a necromancer revived you. The Night Journey. Paranoia Hell. Resistance is Futile. Potato Thriller. The Whisperer in Darkness. Super Sellout. Dogs Throwing Swords 2. 3 Barks to the Wind. The World Begins With You. And The Secret Cheese Game. That means... music goes down. And the wheel goes brrr. Ah yes, it's you died, but a necromancer revived you. What a lovely thing. Let's remove it from the wheel. Okay, this massive description. You died, but a necromancer revived you, and will keep bringing you back to that crazy tower of death until you reach the top floor and get rid of them, allowing you to finally be free. Can you stop this madness? Or will you give up? Reaching the top is no easy feat. The pathways are narrow and full of traps, chainsaws, spikes, cannons, flamethrowers. On top of that, the floor will start exploding behind you if you take too long. Game features: procedural levels for fresh experience every run. Up, down, left, right, simple to pick up, hard to master. Up to 4 players. Cooperate, only one needs to complete the floor. Versus mode. Compete to see who finishes the floor first. Endless mode. How high can you climb without dying? Customizable difficulty, settings to make the game easier, harder, or just for fun. And up to 30 characters to choose from. They do not bring any gameplay advantage, it's about taking your favorite skeleton into the tower. Ah, see? The game gets me. I do like taking skeletons into the tower. Okay, back to the live screen. I'm small. Not gonna lie, the menu looks adorable. Let's review the skeletons. That's a cat in a box, no? Okay, that skeleton speaks to me. That's a whale. That's the funny man. A chicken. That's not a skeleton, that's a squid. That's not a skeleton, that's a bird. That's a pumpkin. I don't think they have all these skeletons here. The game lied to me. Look at it. Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. That's the Sonic the Hedgehog. Where's the cutest one? Yeah, that's. We're doing Crocodile. No checkpoints. The game's original difficulty. We're going with the original difficulty. Reaching the top is no easy feat. The pathways are narrow and full of traps. Can you stop this madness? Or will you give up? Look at it. Oh, there is only directional controls. Every single set of buttons for the keypad, the stick, every stick, by the way, both sticks, left and right one, and A, X, B, Y, they all control directions of the movement. I wonder if I die here, I will go back to the floor, like to the very, very beginning. Let's see. 0. Yes. Ooh, this game is gonna be mean to me. Sleep is overrated, play all night. No. Can't play all night. I have responsibilities, Toaster. I have responsibilities. I can't just play games all night. What am I, a fucking Twitch streamer or something? I'm a crocodile in a dungeon. Necromancer keeps reviving me. And I'm a dumbass who picked the hardest difficulty, so every time I die I go to the beginning of the dungeon. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't see myself sinking a lot of time into this game. I feel like this is the only reason I'm playing it is because I'm observed. And because I stumbled upon it. That means we are back at the wheel bed. Yes. And now the music goes slow. Well, it just dies, but let's spin the wheel. Ah, yes. It's Super Sellout. Let's remove it from the wheel, but keep it in our hearts. What Super Sellout actually is, right? Ooh, it's a lot of things. Hero duty for super profit. Monetization Man is ready to go save people from disaster, but since being a good guy doesn't pay the bills, he'll be needing some sponsors, or as many as he can get. Sacrifice your integrity to earn to earn big bucks at Super Sellout. Control Monetization Man, the invincible, indestructible, and insufferably greedy superhero that will take any and all offers to make it through the month. Accept sponsors, sacrifice your mobility and try to make as much money as you can. Money, money, money. Me money. And maybe rescue some people. At this point, that's mostly just a courtesy. But hey, profit. Teachers. An invincible hero, people that need rescuing and money that needs pilfering. Select as many sponsors as you think you can handle. Sacrifice mobility for profit. Some sponsors make the game harder in different ways. Juggle between common sense and rampant disregard for self-preservation. Saving people give you extra money and time. Don't forget that you're a hero for a reason. I am not Kermit, but I will Kermit something. Something non-monetization friendly. And now, let's go to the live screen. As usual, made with Unity. I also don't have any sound. I have the cursor. Things happened. Oh no! No, officially cursed game. Look at this. Who is Snow White? Look at this. Okay. Hi. $0. It's really on brand to have credits taking more space than your logo. Hey, Grandma. Reset high score. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, puddles appear. Custard puddles appear. Super stick? I like super stick. We're taking all of the sponsors because I can. Sign contract. I'm just spamming the F button and pressing spacebar occasionally. What's the point of the game? I understand the gimmick, but is that... Okay. Do we try to unlock as much stuff as possible and just put it all in the game? Because so far it's rather simple. I don't have a lot of control over what's happening. The game is an auto-scroller, which is its own form of bad, I guess, because at some point I didn't even have to use direction buttons. I just used F to save people and spacebar to jump. Slime puddles. Oh, well, let's put everything on. Let's putting everything on. I'm the best. I can handle it.
3, 2.
Oh God. Dog. Can't do anything with the dog. False advertisement. I was told I can kick the dog. I'm a race car. Oh no, I'm the magnet man. Can't see shit though. Always save the button. Mage dragon? Mage dragon though. I don't think these people are reasonable. They might be weebs, I'm not sure. Or furries. I think both. Okay, now I can do all the stickers. Let's sacrifice the entirety of our integrity. Oh no, he's angry. Oh, I'm with small dogs. A bit sucks that there is no like end goal, I guess, and that they went with essentially the flesh game route. Because there is no ending to the game, as far as I can tell. Because we've unlocked every single sticker. And because the game is basically timed, I don't think the purpose of the game is to, you know, get enough time to reach the end. And I think it's just a high score type of deal. But I don't see the point in playing more. We've unlocked everything. Okay, another one for history books. We have completed another game on the Wheel of Bad. And by that I mean... on the Wheel of Bad! Oh. Ah, I kill myself. Wheel on the wall. Show us the worst of all. Honestly, if it showed me Potato Thriller, I would have been very upset. Paranoia. Ooh, spooky. It's a long walk home. After finishing her bartending shift at 3 AM, Erica Yu encounters a strange man who claims to know her. Before things escalate, the man suddenly disappears. Terrified, Erica reluctantly decides to make her way home, but little does she know, the nightmare has only just begun. Paranoia Hell is a pixel horror game that takes inspiration from the gameplay of PSX-style survival horror games. Use weapons to defend yourself from enemies, set traps, or hide. But don't be reckless, your resources are limited. Thorough exploration and careful item management will be key to survival. Features: explore a surreal, dying city. Pixel art style that uses modern lighting techniques. Light RPG elements. Satisfying melee combat. That's what I like to hear. Multiple endings. That's what I don't like to hear. Multiple difficulty settings. Has to be expected. And controller support. Back to live screen. It's me. Hey. Oh. Hey. I don't like how it's the actual letter on the button. It's going to force me to end every single line with the A, turning me into Italian American. Hey Erica, been a while, hey! Oh, hey Frank, whiskey on the rocks? Hey! Yes, please. Hey! Hey! Takes 50. Look at the man in the picture. He's going into battle and he needs a strongest potion. Welcome to the women's bathroom, where it says fuck on the wall. And why also. Yes. I see bad bathroom, look at this. Oh, the man loves to cuss. And there's also a shit fuck. That's just common sense.
Oh, my favorite.
Okay, so there's a stinky man. Sir?
I know you.
What?
I know you. I've seen you walking down the street before. Walking down the street, then walking through the park, and walking to your apartment.
You need to leave.
Don't you recognize me?
I said you need to fucking leave. Now. What the hell? So far, I'm digging the atmosphere. It gets the horror vibe right. Oh god, what's going on ahead?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Huh?
Ma'am, can you come over here, please?
Ma'am, do you know this man? Is that a body? Ma'am, do you know this man? I don't know. This is so fucked up. Ma'am, please come closer and identify the body. Man with head trauma.
Hey there.
Hello, are you okay?
You should really put some oomph in your attacks. You know, like charge them up. You'll do more damage and save on durability. Trust me, I did.
It's a few pieces drawn from the 58 dead after the horror. Still searching for the citizens left. I wonder why. Oh. That was loud. I forgot to remove the paranoid wheel and to bring back the best music ever. The music of Wheel of Bad. Ah, yes, it's dogs throwing swords to 3 barks to the wind. Remove him from the wheel. And I'm gonna be honest, today is a wheel of good. Today is actually a wheel of good for no goddamn reason. Okay, dogs throwing swords. The latest entry in the notorious Dogs Throwing Swords series, the mysterious horned devil Aurelia, has been causing mischief in the Dogwoods. 3 heroes have been chosen to take a stand and put an end to her tyranny. Choose and guide a team of 3 dogs and lead those best friends to victory over the devil Aurelia. Each dog has its own unique strengths. Avoid enemy attacks and maximize your firepower by shifting and rotating your dogs. Keep them safe as long as possible, so the forest can be free for all once more. 4 friends to choose: Husky, Corgi, Pug, and Pomeranian. 6 doggone good levels to fight through. Dog music, good music. Each dog lovingly hand-pixeled from nose to tail. Play dogs throwing swords too. Today, choose a dog and throw a sword. Now go get it. Who's a good dog? You are. Yes, you are. Lily. Turn on the music because we're going at this, not this live screen, this live screen, yes. God. The mysterious horned devil Aurelia has been causing mischief in the Dogwoods. 3 heroes have been chosen to take a stand and put an end to her tyranny. Now go, get it.
Who's a good dog?
You are. Controls. Yeah, that's not the controls, that's... Okay. Fighter, rogue, barbarian, wizard. Ooh! Okay, we're going fighter, rogue, and wizard. Yes. Very jumpy music though. What kind of sucks is that there is no there are no upgrades. And the fact that the boss doesn't have a health bar. So I have no idea how much damage I'm doing. And the health is not being restored between the levels, so that's something. I'm keeping quiet purely because there's not much to say. This is exactly what you see. My dog died. I wonder how far I can get with just one dog. Wait, that's... Didn't I defeat you already? Honestly, I feel like the game technically can be completed just now on Steam. You did it! Aurelia has been driven off, and dogs rule the forest once again. You return home a hero. I think you deserve a treat. Good boy, good boy. The dog days are here to stay. Thanks for playing. Twin Strawberry. I have completed another one today. I think it's it would be like really charitable of me to assume that this is from another game jam. I will check for my own curiosity's sake, but yes, with the game that short, barbarian and 2 wizards. Stat. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, start button just shoots as well. Yeah, that ain't happening. Goodbye. That's a very nice game, but unfortunately, and I do mean unfortunately, we have to go back to Hula Bed. It's been a good wheel. We have seen more good games than bad, I wanna say, and the only games that can be qualified as bad are only due to their constraints. So, let me just quiet down the music a little bit. And I guess it's time for the closing statements, and essentially, let's figure out what was the worst game. You Died But Necromancer Revived You is a very simple, I wanna say, more enjoyable as a party game. I don't think it's something that people would play religiously and treat as a full-fledged roguelike, like they do with Binding of Isaac and many other roguelikes in general. I don't know if it's viable for long periods of time, especially on the hardest difficulties. Next one was Super Sellout, a game from some sort of a game jam. The game didn't have much to add. I feel like it didn't have any completion. We essentially beaten it, but it wasn't due to the fact that we reached the ending, it's just more to the fact that we unlocked everything possible. I don't feel like the game has the ending, so there is no point in playing beyond unlocking everything and seeing what everything does. Third one was Paranoia Hell, a pretty decent horror game, despite the fact that it has some cheap jump scares and sharp, loud noises. I say that I really enjoy the content. I really enjoy the story, and I really enjoy the delivery, despite the fact that the design choices of the character and some other things are kind of questionable. Eh. And dogs throwing swords are really nice, really quick, and really charming experience. It's a shmup in the purest of its form. I like the fact that you can customize your shmup team, and you know, unlike games like Parodius, where you have just and Toho, where you have presets in your attacks, you can kind of toy around with how you play. Despite the fact that the game is really short, I think we kind of nailed it within 7 minutes. I guess it has a lot of replayability, like to try different combinations. I guess the best game for today is Paranoia Hell. It's the most consistent one with its style. I feel like it's going to be a lot of fun to play on my own. And that I want to play it on my own, because come on, it's a spooky game in a spooky month. Aside of the fact that it felt really competently made, they hit all the right spots for a good story. They did foreshadowing well, they set up the story well. There was a lot of established set pieces to go into the gameplay, so that's nice. And the combat mechanic is really tight. I enjoy the charging up attack. It's still a bit iffy with the actual combat with NPCs, because you don't have a lot of time to maneuver once you start winding up the attack. Right after that, I guess the Necromancer game goes to the second place as the good game. A lot of characters, so you know, if you have all 3 friends to play with, and because of the simplicity of controls, it feels like you literally can just go with one keyboard and one controller, just holding different parts of it, and you will be just fine. You all take your character, one of the 50, I suppose, and just go while drinking and chatting and shooting the shit. It's good fun. It is fun, but it's not capturing a single attention, I want to say. If you play alone, you will get bored of it rather quickly. But I see the potential of a very nice couch party game. Right under it, Dogs Throwing Swords. The game had a conclusion, a small plot, and very, very cutesy soundtrack and pixel art. I got a bit annoyed with the variety of enemies, but I feel like the worst games for today are purely worst in regards to the wheel, because, you know, they have some good things to contest against. And the fact that they had been released through constraints of a game jam, I feel like the Dogs Throwing Swords are the part of the game jam as well. That's the only way I can just explain the short length. But it's really tight. Had a conclusion, so that's already better than our worst game for today, Super Sellout. The game didn't have anything going for it much. It's a nice idea. I feel like they did well in a jam they participated in, but because it's a really nice idea, it's catchy, it's presented well, capitalism satire, I guess, going for them, but the game didn't have an ending. It didn't have a lot of complicated mechanics in it. As in, at some point I can just stop using the directional keys and just spamming jump and saving button. Despite the fact, and it didn't really matter how many stickers and sponsors I got on me. Unfortunately. Today was not a wheel of bad. Today was wheel of good. We had a lot of good games, solidly made. Everything worked, to an extent, of course. Dogs kind of destroyed my OBS. As usual, it was me, Mr. Muffin, presenting you with another rendition of the Wheel of Bad. I will see you next week at the same time with more options, well, more wheel and more, you know, suffering on my side. I feel like I lucked out on games working this week, so the next one might be a complete disaster. As usual, be kind, do good, stay well, and get a good night's rest. You bitch.